DLC thing we're going to.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
I will go to that DLC thing.
it's down both the ladders and then out the door. Just to make sure.
Yep, I can do it.
I know, but sometimes you get turned around,
You know what?
and I just want to make sure that,
You know what?
well, it's true. You didn't, you didn't remember a thing that we did in like 5 minutes prior. We were like, hey, what's this? And I was like, that's where we were. And you're like, nuh-uh. And I'm like, yeah.
Shut up. Don't, don't call me out. Don't.
I'm not calling you out. It's fine.
Don't do this to me. Be nice.
So
Be
anyway,
a nice person.
there's two things that you got from that item pickup. One of them is the key.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy iron key guides one to an unknown land. Past
Oh.
the altar deep within the Iron Keep and through a door is the tower that the old Iron King used to produce iron. Let's see.
Forbidden is the path to the ancient king's domain. With water dry and path amiss, woeful temptation is dismissed. In the tower of the old Iron King resides a child of dark.
Yes.
Trespassers will face adversity befitting a monarch. Well, I'm technically a monarch, so...
The unearthly weight of this chunk of iron is a reminder of the Iron King's own immeasurable strength. So, examine that shit and go inside.
Where is it? Oh, is it the... Oh. Oh, it's the key. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Shut up!
No, it's okay. I don't care.
I haven't looked at it yet.
Okay, so...
Mm-hmm. Looks cool. Trap myself on in.
Yep. Open the door.
Open the door.
The big old door. The big old
Side
door.
rooms, too. A dude getting his crotch grabbed on this frickin' door. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I imagine that if you look long enough, you can probably extrapolate something from that.
Just give me a minute. Okay, so they had these like elephant things that had like horns on them, kind of like the ones in WoW. But they also had like these dudes who really wanted to do karate, but then like every time that they went for like the high kick, then like some like guard would come by and he would be like no, and then he'd like grab them by the crotch, you know. And like that was like the punishment for doing like the kick to the head, you know. And so like, you know, it was like just this big ban on Bruce Lee movies, you know, like also known as Breg. But and so
I don't know what that means.
but so instead they took the elephant, they teamed up with the elephant and they made this this thing with the elephant and one of those ladies from the beginning of Fury Road, you know, the ladies who did the milk thing, and so they made this stuff that they would eventually use against the guards, so that they'd like use that against the guards every time they wanted to do the high kicks, you know, and then they'd be like, no, you can't grab us by the crotch when you're, you know, got this dumped all over you. That's what that means.
Really? Because I thought that it was just one of them was a dragon, one of them was the old Iron King, and one of them was the Chaos or whatever. Also,
Solaire was there because there's a sun here.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what all that is supposed to be.
Well, Solaire's just there to signify that there was jolly cooperation between these parties.
Jolly cooperation. Alright, so go through the door and go up the elevator.
Okay, I'm gonna go through this door.
Okay.
I know my lore, okay?
You know your lore.
I do.
And you're going to be confronted by